Hi Chelsea fans, Chels Daft here, back with another video, and gutted, absolutely gutted. Thank you very much to all of you that joined the community chat yesterday. As you saw, I was having my last final blowout with my mates for the whole day on the beers with baby due in a couple of weeks' time, and I wasn't doing the commentary as you saw. So I've watched the game back today, and it's just so frustrating. Arsenal the other night was a frustrating game, bearing in mind Arsenal sat back with 11 men behind the ball. And when have we ever seen Arsenal do that when they come to play against Chelsea? Last night's game was just frustrating for a whole host of reasons. We weren't good enough in the final third. At times, our build-up play was just too slow. We weren't really driving at the opposition. The final pass was either lacking or just wasn't there. There's numerous times where Mason Mount could have played somebody in. Timo Werner coming across goal could have played somebody in. But they have a shot from outside the box, blocked or goes off for a corner or whatever. It's worth saying that Kasper Schmeichel made two fantastic saves to deny Chelsea late in the game. And of course the VAR decision, which was offside. But for that sort of to happen, it was too little too late anyway. And Chelsea have got a real problem now. Thomas Tuchel's got a real problem, because for me in this game, the decisions, the team selection was wrong, and it's twofold. The decision to go with the first 11 was wrong, and key moments in the game didn't go for us. Did not go for us at all. Yes, there's an argument that Ayoze Perez handball, it was sort of ball to his knee and his hand as he blocked the attempted pass by Reece James, where they then won the ball back and played it into Youri Tielemans, who struck that shot from distance, a great shot right into the top corner. Mendy probably would have struggled to save that also, it has to be said. But Chelsea didn't really do a lot. And second half, it was, until the last 10 minutes, the second half was really disappointing. Chelsea in the first half found a lot of space. Mason Mount was finding space in the pockets, in those little half spaces, and it just didn't seem to exist in the second half. Leicester, having lost Johnny Evans, sort of had to adapt their tactics slightly, and they shut down the space for Chelsea to operate again in the second half. So we didn't have those half spaces. For me, we've only got 4 games left in our season before yesterday. We look at that game, we should be playing our strongest 11 in every single game now. And Tuesday has now taken on a whole new meaning. It's taken on a whole different level of importance. And Leicester come into the game with a psychological advantage. They've beaten us twice this season in 2 games. One of them, Frank Lampard's last game, where the players are just down tools. That game yesterday as well, their first ever FA Cup win. They've got the psychological advantage over us now, it has to be said. And Chelsea, Thomas Tuchel needs to do something. We need to pick ourselves up. They're going to come and play the same way against us. They're going to shut down the spaces, and we need to find a solution. Plenty of times in the first half, we're looking for that ball in the channel down the right-hand side or down the left-hand side, and we're giving the ball away. The build-up play at times was too slow. They were allowing Leicester to get back deep in numbers. Teams, when they play against us now, what they're doing is they're dropping off to the edge of their penalty box with either 5 or 4 or 6 lined up with players in front to shut the space down, and we can't find a solution. We couldn't against Arsenal, we couldn't yesterday against Leicester City, and it's a real concern. We have got Leicester Tuesday, Stamford Bridge. Then we go to Villa Park on the Sunday to finish our game, knowing that 2 wins, we're in the top 4. It's still in our hands. That's the major positive from all of this. And then we got the Champions League final. I guarantee you Pep Guardiola would have been looking at the way Chelsea play, because we've done a number on them, on Man City. Leicester's done it on us. We've done it to Man City. Guardiola would have watched how Arsenal played against us. He'd have seen how Leicester played against us yesterday. And it is a real concern. It has to be said. People were making a point about Reece James being played as a centre-half with Aspi on his outside, with Jamie Vardy's pace being a problem. I think it should remain the same. Aspi, centre-half, with Reece James as a right-sided wing-back. That's what I think. If Jamie Vardy runs in the channel, let him go in the channel. We've got enough bodies in the centre to deal with anything that comes in. And you have to say that apart from Tielemans' shot, Leicester didn't really create a lot. It has to be said. And as I say, it was late on, but it was too little too late for Chelsea. It's just a real concern now that we need to pick ourselves up. We need to go again. We need to get back to playing with confidence as how we were. And you have to say, heading into this past week, heading into the games against the Arsenal, the Cup final against Leicester, our tails were up. We were confident. We were flying high. We've dumped Man City out the Cup. We've beat them in the league. We've dumped Real Madrid out the Champions League. We're on a real high, playing well, and people not looking as though they're sort of figuring us out how to play against us, to figure us out. Now it looks like teams have. And this is going to be the big problem for Thomas Tuchel with this formation. We need to switch it around at times. I think Mateo Kovacic is a major miss for us. His dynamism in midfield was lacking yesterday. N'Golo Kante was trying to do everything that he could. There was just too many players that didn't really seem on their game yesterday. Timo Werner was one. As I say, I'm not just going to dig out individual players. I didn't think Jorginho was great. As I say, I think Alonso didn't do much. But it's as a collective, the team just didn't do enough. And that's the real frustrating thing. And that's the real scary, worrying, concerning thing now. Heading into this week, Leicester Tuesday, Aston Villa away Sunday. If we throw this top four away now and we lose the Champions League final, then what a disaster it's been. Having promised so much, despite the fact that Thomas Tuchel was keen to play everything down and to say we haven't won anything yet, you need to get across the line, we failed miserably yesterday. And credit to Leicester. Leicester played well, great goal, defended well until late on, and then Kasper Schmeichel, who I still can't honestly believe none of the so-called bigger clubs in the Premier League have picked him up. He's an outstanding goalkeeper, has been for years, and he stepped up when he needed to yesterday with a fantastic save, in particular from Mason Mount, which looked like it was going in with minutes to go. But honestly, if we throw this away now, it will be an absolute disaster for the club. We have promised so much in such a short space of time with Thomas Tuchel. We need to get back that feeling. We need to get back our organisation, our intensity. We need to just be playing our best team now in every single game. They played Tuesday. They got a long rest till Sunday. Strongest first 11 against Leicester. Strongest first 11 against Aston Villa. Strongest first 11 against Man City in the Champions League final. It's just a real concern. I've got to say, I've been positive. I've been talking up to Thomas Tuchel and the way we've been playing, and I don't want to be negative. I don't want to be a channel that, that sort of feeds negativity at all. I'm just telling you exactly how I'm feeling today after the game, albeit hungover because of yesterday anyway. But I just can't help but feel concerned. I really can't. And the pressure's on now. Whereas two games ago it wasn't, now it's ramped up, knowing that if we lose to Leicester, we could find ourselves down into 5th place in the Premier League with 1 game to go and it being out of our hands. We've got little time to turn it round. We've only got today, tomorrow training, and then the game on Tuesday, and we need to be back to where we were a couple of weeks ago. That's pretty much it from me for this video tonight. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, drop a like on it for me. As many likes as possible because it puts it out there to the wider Chelsea community with the YouTube algorithm. And then also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, but hit that bell for notifications so you'll notify when my videos come out. Also, check out the membership option. Just 99p a month to be a member of the channel, rising to $2.99 a month to be involved in a members-only Q&A about everything to do with Chelsea. Thank you so much for watching. Let's just try and get this out of our system and go fresh into the new week with a positive, hopeful attitude. I know it's difficult, but we've got to pick ourselves up again. There will be live match commentary here, Chelsea versus Leicester, Tuesday night, 15 minutes before kickoff, and that's a huge game now. Massive importance, massive game. Let's hope we can pick ourselves up. Thank you for watching. Have a good Sunday night. And come on the Chelsea ladies. 8 p.m. kickoff tonight. Champions League final. You can do it, girls. See you guys tomorrow.